Good evening, gentlemen. Lawrence of Asia coming at you once again here from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Hope everyone's doing well. Wow, man. Life will throw you for a curve, I can absolutely tell you that. And there is no easy road with the modern woman these days. My goodness, man, I tell you. 3 children, you know, man, I mean, modern woman, bro, they are really so susceptible to the culture. Moved to a city here recently, Kuala Lumpur, and I'd say it is good for families, right? It's a good place in a lot of ways. But man, I tell you, it is really, really tough to keep it together with the modern woman. It's like they're always wanting more. They're always challenging you for the power position, or they want to slowly sculpt and mold you so that they've got complete dominance and power. They want to live with ultimate freedom, essentially. That's what it is. They want to live with ultimate freedom, yet still have you and have all the benefits of you as well. And us men, we masculine, we create order, right? The female is quite chaotic, and man, it's never an easy road, I'll tell you that. It's never an easy road. And then that postpartum depression is a real thing, dude, a real thing. Like, man, I mean, the thing is that uneasiness, that pain, that chaos, that psychotic breakdown, it's all targeted towards you when you're the one nearest. Then you don't want to just run away and leave all the time either, because you've got children and you don't want to leave them in that chaotic environment either. So it becomes a perplexing situation being the modern man with these modern women. And perhaps they've always been that way, man. That's the thing. But the thing is there used to be so much more of a need for dependency than there is now. Now women really do not need a man. I mean, the government will just give women money when they have babies. Like in Korea, I think for my youngest, who's 10 months old, he's getting roughly $1,000 a month. It's probably about equivalent to about $780 a month for the whole first year he's born. My 3-year-old gets like, I don't know, $100 a month or something like this. But I mean, it's not enough really, to thrive, but it's probably enough to survive in Korea, for instance, if they were there. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, it is. It is. It actually is. It's a very, very important point. That the modern woman doesn't need the man. That essentially makes you null and void outside of just pure, unadulterated attraction, right? Now, that attraction grows weak when you spend a lot of time around someone, right? If you want to grow attraction and seduce a woman, then you leave her ass, right? You go the fuck away and you spend a week or two away, and then you show up unannounced. And I'm not gonna be vulgar here, but I mean, it's two different games. You know what I mean? When you're building a family, it's just fucked up, because when you're building a family, you want to be there, right? You want to create a wholesome family, but the disrespect comes in. The loss of attraction starts to set in when you spend too much time around them. You know what I mean? So you've got to be absolutely strategic, gentlemen. You got to play it somewhere right in between. In this modern world too. I mean, damn, I've created my freedom. I can be anywhere. I can literally be anywhere, right? Anywhere on the planet I could move my family. Aside from perhaps Switzerland and Monaco, which I could move there as well. Just couldn't live there permanently, probably at this stage. But, the thing is because you've got that ultimate freedom, you also have ample time, and you end up spending a lot of time around your family, and that's a beautiful thing, can be a beautiful thing when things are harmonic. But the nature of the female, is to find fault, right? And if you're around her too much, she's going to see you potentially as needy. She's going to see you potentially as not super ambitious, right? It's just better for you to be out of sight. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So you've got to purposely do that, gentlemen. That's one piece of advice I have for you, is to strategically and purposefully leave on a regular basis. Create space on a regular basis. Otherwise, things start to become a bit stale. And it's tended to be the case that things perhaps get stale or whatever, and after some allotted amount of time, myself, I tend to, what tends to happen is there tends to be an argument of some kind. Usually not of my choosing, something I'm trying to avoid, but that argument happens regardless. And then it's time for me to get the fuck out of there and just find my peace and calm once again. Then I come back, the attraction is there again, generally, and the cycle continues. You get comfortable again. You forget that you need to strategically schedule leaving. It's complex, gentlemen. And my girl's older these days, but in my opinion, she was a 10. She is still my 10. But in her younger years, she was just an absolute 10. And those beautiful girls, man, I don't know if they're worth it. I really do not know if they're worth it. They are quite the headache. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have my family. I'm blessed to have my children. And I wish the same for all you gentlemen. It's a beautiful thing. But just know that hardships will come. Just know that it will not be easy. Just know that you could be betrayed. Just know that it's going to require all of you. Just know that it's going to suck sometimes. And the only way to get through it is to rise above, transcend spiritually. It becomes a spiritual quest to rise above the difficulties handed to you through relationship, especially if you end up with a beautiful girl. God bless you, seriously. For me, what's worked is minimalism, focus on business, freedom, travel, and getting out there and being extremely social, especially at a young age. Do not let social media stop you from being social in real life. Go first, go often, be the first to talk to people, and do it daily. Because as a young man, that will set you apart. That will absolutely set you apart. Get used to doing that. And get used to doing hard things, being physical. You know what I mean? Get out there and do hard things. Go for a run. Get in the gym. Do whatever you got to do. Be physical. Do hard things. And that will set you on the right course. Little wins. Okay, you hear me? Little wins. Small wins. Another small win. Another small win. Stack the wins. The winner's mindset. Stack the wins until you've got a whole fucking book full of wins. Stack the wins, gentlemen. Turn the fucking TV off. Turn the entertainment off. Stack the wins. One push-up at a time. One squat at a time. One downward dog yoga stretch at a time. Whatever it is, gentlemen. Clean up the house. Whatever it is, gentlemen. Little wins. Find that place of Zen, gentlemen. Rise above identity. Find that place of peace, gentlemen. Beyond the necessity of having a woman, of keeping a woman. Find that wholeness within, gentlemen. That's what I wish for you. That's what you need. Because when you become dependent on another, you're doomed to failure. You're doomed to disappointment at some point. So make it a regular exercise to take space for you. A spiritual quest, gentlemen. Spending time meditating, reading, going in and finding that wholeness within. That you're trying to give to a woman or receive from a woman, give it to yourself. That love. Find that wholeness within, gentlemen. And then go from there. Move through the world and be an overflowing cup. All right, gentlemen. Keep your energy, gentlemen. God bless you. Catch you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, gentlemen.